Think about the team you support. Now ask yourself, why them? Because the real answer has nothing to do with football. Most people have a story. A father who took them to their first match, a jersey they got for their birthday, a goal they watched on a tiny screen in a small room that somehow felt like the most important moment in the world. Those stories feel true. They feel like choices. They weren't. Here's what was actually happening inside your head. Your brain, before you could read, before you could reason, before you could tie your own shoes, was running a program so old it predates language itself. It's called tribal imprinting, and it works like this. Humans are social animals. Not in the polite handshake at a party sense. In the raw, biological life or death sense. For 200,000 years, belonging to a group meant survival. Being cast out meant death. So your brain evolved one obsessive, relentless priority. Find your tribe, lock onto it, defend it. Still does. It didn't care what the tribe was built around. Hunting grounds, religious rituals, a flag, a colored jersey. It just needed a tribe, and it needed one fast. So when you were 4 years old, and the adults around you erupted because 11 men in the same shirt scored a goal, your brain didn't see sport. It saw belonging. It saw safety. It saw, these are my people. And it locked in. Permanently. Researchers studying childhood identity formation found that core group loyalties, including sports teams, are largely cemented before the age of 7. Not nudged, not suggested. Cemented. The same age you still believed in magic. You hadn't even lost all your baby teeth, but your brain had already decided who the enemy was. Now, here's where it gets darker. Because it's not just about who you support, it's about who you hate. Neuroscientists scanning the brains of football fans found something genuinely uncomfortable. When a rival team loses, when the club you despise suffers, your brain's reward center activates. The same region that fires when you eat, when you fall in love, when something feels deeply biologically good. You feel real pleasure when your rivals fail. Your brain calls that survival instinct. The rest of us call it being a football fan. And honestly, that's fine. It's basically the only free therapy most people have left. Everything else has a waiting list. But here's what nobody talks about. This wiring doesn't just affect how you watch football, it affects how you see the world. Studies show that fans unconsciously rate players from their own team as more skilled, more hardworking, more deserving, even when the stats say otherwise. Your brain isn't watching the match, it's protecting the tribe. It always has been. This is why the 2026 World Cup is not just a football tournament. For billions of people, it is a tribal war conducted at a safe distance. Every flag in a window, every jersey on a stranger, every chant in a stadium holding 80,000 people. Your ancient brain doing exactly what it was built to do. Find the tribe, feel the belonging, destroy the enemy. The fact that the enemy is just 11 people in different colored shirts is a detail your brain genuinely does not care about. So think about that team again. The one you'd argue about at midnight. The one whose result ruins your Monday. The one you'll pass to your children without a second thought, exactly the way it was passed to you. You didn't choose them. Someone sat you in front of a screen. The crowd roared. The adults lost their minds. And your brain, running a 200,000-year-old survival program, made a decision in less than a second. You've been calling it loyalty ever since. Like and subscribe for more football education videos.